What's good, YouTube? Let me forward the Stride Seeker coming back at you with another video, man. I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm gonna try to keep this video a little shorter than the others, but today I wanted to talk about that trial of that woman mistaking someone else's home for her home, going into the man's house and shooting him because she's an officer and she felt that she had the right to do that. And whether you think so or not, that's not the point. The officer was white and the man she killed was black. And so some say they think it had to do with racism. Like I said, whether that's true or not, that has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. But the trial just got situated, and she was pled guilty, and she is now serving 10 years in prison. But when the family members went to sit on the podium to, say what they needed to say, the brother of the man who was killed, he kind of wished love on her, and he told her that I love you. I don't even want you to go to jail. I don't even think you should do time in jail. Basically he was just letting her know that he has forgiven her and he loves her, even after she has killed his God-sent brother, because he was a good dude. And basically, to sum all that up, what I'm trying to say is that no matter what somebody does or how they treat you or what they say to you, love will always be the answer, whether it's good or bad. Love will always be the answer, depending on what somebody does to you, good or bad. Because holding grudges prevents you from, growing. It prevents you from, being aware of the stuff that's going around you, because you have all that hate inside you. And I understand that sometimes it's hard to forgive people because of what they did or what they said or whatever. But you'll have to understand that's a part of growth. That's a part of the process, And if you hold on to that hate and if you hold on to that anger, then all you're doing is just weighing yourself down. That's literally all you're doing. You can't, because at the end of the day, nobody on this earth owes you anything. And as harsh as that may sound, it's the truth, Yes, spread love and positivity, but at the end of the day, don't expect it back. Don't do stuff and expect it back, because no one owes you anything. And when you just look at life from that perspective, it's like a big weight and a big burden is off your shoulders. Because if that young man can forgive a white woman who was allegedly racist or whatever, whether it's true or not, if he's able to sit on that podium and forgive her for killing his brother because she mistaked his home for hers, then I think we all could forgive somebody for something they've done. No, I'm not saying we have to be their best friend. I'm not saying we just have to forget everything they did. I'm not saying that. You could still, go your own way, but at the same time, you have to learn to love and rise above that stuff. Because that young man saying he forgave that woman for what she did and told her he loved her and hugged her. He even hugged her. That right there, first off, it got me emotional, because it let me know that love is stronger than hate. And no matter what you do, no matter how you slice it, love will always be stronger than hate. And hate is nothing but love in disguise. And hate is nothing but something that'll weigh you down and keep you from reaching your full potential. So I just feel that as people, as as a human, we should just learn to love one another. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. That's our natural state, is love, And we need to let go of these grudges and all this other stuff we have against people. Because I understand, y'all, people are going, like I said in one of my previous videos, life is going to come at you fast. People are going to do the same. And they're going to come at you full force some days. But you have to understand that the only thing you're controlling is yourself. You can't control how someone reacts. You can't control what someone does or says to you. So the only thing you can control is you, which is why love is the answer. Love is, as cliche as it sounds, it's the truth. And because life is gonna happen. When stuff like that happens to good people, that's just the man upstairs testing you to see how you would react. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you pass, but at the end of the day, you have to take something from that, and you have to learn from it. And you have to realize that once you start loving people and just forgiving them for what they do to you, you have to understand that your life will begin to shift, and you will begin to, prosper, because you're filled with love despite being treated so poorly. And truth be told, nothing is supposed to affect us emotionally, mentally. Like I said, you can't control what people do, so I really can't say physically, but at the same time you could defend yourself. But in essence, and to all that, when you learn to choose love over anything, that's when you start to see your life to change. It's like a lot of people go around trying to carry this persona of I'm this, I'm that, being someone they're not, trying to act hard, trying to portray themselves as a guy that gets all these girls and at parties and at drinks and I do this on the weekends. Bro, none of that shit matters. At the end of the day, your natural state is being loved. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that stuff. It's just, that is not who you are. You going out drinking, partying, and doing all this other shit doesn't define you. Love does. So that's why it's important that we should just forgive anyone who does anything harmful or says anything wrong to us. I'm not saying you have to be their best friend. I'm not saying you have to love them. All I'm saying is you need to let go of that hate inside your heart. Because like I said, how you feel inside is what you get outside. So if you walk around with that hate latched onto you, then you're just going to receive that energy back. That's how the world works. That's why you should just learn to love and forgive. Because honestly, with my experience with showing love, it's like it comes back in much more abundance, and I'm able to have clarity of how I'm supposed to live my life and what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, y'all, these videos aren't planned. These just come as I go, bro. I'm just flowing right now. And I would have never been able to do that if I was listening to the crowd, if I was continuing to be mad at somebody for something they did or said to me. I just decided to let go because that shit doesn't affect me at the end of the day. Not if I don't let it. So you got to realize that your purpose, your legacy is much more than holding a grudge, because any grudges you hold against anybody are just going to come back and haunt you, because we're all connected. So how you treat somebody is essentially how you're treating yourself. So we just need to learn to love, go hug somebody, tell somebody you love them, spread positivities, give someone a compliment, because hating and judging is not the way. It's like we're so quick to judge, and I'm a victim of this too. I still judge, but I'm trying to work on it. But we're so quick to judge and ridicule somebody, but we have no idea what they're going through. Y'all have to realize that most to all people act the way they do because that's the best they can do in that present moment, which means they might be going through something hard. So if someone is disrespecting you, that's the best energy they can give you at the moment because that's how they're feeling inside. And that's the same, it goes the same way as if you were to hold a grudge. So once you become loving, you unlock that next level of power because you're not letting anything outside affect you inside. And once you do that, you're able to go the distance. You're able to do what you love to do and be who you want to be without even having to think about it or worry about somebody else's opinion, because that's how it's supposed to be, you know? So just spread love and look out for one another, you know? Tell somebody you love them. Give somebody a gift. Give them a present. Do something, you know, to spread love and to spread positivity. So, but that's all I have for y'all today. Oh yeah, and shirts are still working on them shirts, y'all. Amazon. I don't know what's going on, but I will have those shirts out before the end of this month, if not sooner. So I just really want y'all to work with me for that, because you know, anything worth having takes time. So just give me some more time and I got you. I promise you. But Stride Seeker signing out. Y'all, oh yeah, some of y'all feel free to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as it is as a YouTube channel. So, but yeah, man, spread love. Lemuel Forrest signing out.